Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? Welcome to Friday. Okay. I hope that you had a wonderful breakfast with yummy, yummy food, fruit, water, milk, some whole grain foods. And I hope you enjoyed the morning meeting with Mr. Labed about the weather. How is the weather outside? Right? Yesterday you were becoming meteorologist. Now you could see what a meteorologist does. And I hope yesterday you had the opportunity to see the news and to see what a meteorologist does. Okay, so you spoke to Mr. Levitt about why do animals need water? We were talking about yesterday about the plants, why it's important for, water for the plants. So why do animals need water, right? Today we're gonna have a story, and maybe you like him, Curious George. Is Curious George goes to the aquarium. Have you ever went to the aquarium? If your answer is no, you're gonna have a surprise soon. So this is the title. And Margaret and H.A. Race are both the author, and the author writes a story, and the illustrator draws pictures, and he is the draws pictures and he colors the pictures too. Okay, so let's see. Curious George goes to the aquarium. Let's go to the aquarium today, George, said the man. Who you think that this man is? Let's go to the aquarium. It might be his dad, not his really dad. Like Chico, I'm his mommy, but like human daddy. So maybe he's his friend, or maybe who is he? The man, the manager of the aquarium met them at the door. I'm going to feed the seals now, he said. Would you like to come and watch? He took a pail full of fish, went to the seal tank, and helped up one. Billy, the big seal, jumped straight into the air and caught it. George was fascinating. He was fascinated of seeing everything that was happening in the aquarium. Next, Billy did a twist in the air. George liked the seals, but only a few people were watching. The next show will be at 2 p.m., announced the manager. George went behind the fish tanks. There was a net on a long pole leaning against a tank. George was curious. Have you ever been curious about something? What about if you were curious, like, I wonder what is behind that door? I wonder what we're gonna eat today. I'm so curious to know why she's so sad. So George was very curious to see could he if he could feel the seals too. He took the net, went to the tank and dipped it into the water. What do you think he's gonna take out of the water? George caught lots of fish. Have you ever been fishing? I've been fishing because remember Louis, the tow truck guy? He has a big boat and he fishes a lot. and he catches not fishes like that, but sometimes he needs that net to help himself to bring the fish to the boat. Just then, a guard came by and saw the net in the tank. "What's going on?" he shouted. "What do you think is going on? What Curious George is doing?" Uh-oh. He blew his whistle. Guards came running from all sides. "There is! There he is!" cried one. "Somebody catch that monkey!" What do you think is going to happen to Curious George? He keeps taking the fishes out. Oh, why he wants to take the fish out? Yes, to feed the seal. That's right. "Stop him!" shouted another one. They ran after George. George was scared. He ran away and he headed for the seal tank. Meanwhile, the next show had started. George jumped right into the tank and landed on the back of a seal. "Look, a monkey!" someone shouted. One seal flipped George high into the air. Another seal caught him. Uh-oh. All the seals spoke their heads out of the water. They all wanted to play with George. "Oh, George is playing in the water in the big swimming pool." They toasted George into the air and took turns catching him. Do you think George was having fun? Would you like to have fun like that? Will you be scared if you are doing something like this with the seals in the water? George was having lots of fun. He was having fun. The audience went wild. It was the best show they had ever seen. The audience is the people who are watching. Like you are my audience because I'm doing a video and you are all watching me. Finally, George landed on the platform. Suddenly, a guard reached out and grabbed him by the ear. Do you think that hurts him to grab him by the ear like this? Oh my goodness. Would that hurt you if someone grabbed you by the ear? Oof. Okay. The manager rushed over. "Wait," he said. "Let George go. He was the start of the show." Do you think George was the start of the show? "Can we hire George?" the manager asked. "Well, see," said the man in the yellow hat, "but I think I better take him home now." Uh-oh. Do you think George might be in trouble? They all cheer George once more. The end. Do you like this story, boys and girls? George going to the aquarium. You know, I love to go to the aquarium because it's so calm. And you see the fishies, like the music that we send you to sleep or take a nap or relax. That music is so calm when you hear the water and the fishes, and it's so soft, right? It's so beautiful. This is one of my favorite places, the aquarium. And next, I'm going to be talking to you about something special that we have for you.